The Serie A lights up with two superstar games this weekend. We've got the Rome derby, that's Rome against Lazio, and also Napoli against Juventus. Welcome to the Nutmeg on Guardian TV. My name is Solomon Fo, and Dennis, my main man, joins me in the studios again. How's it going?
Oh, very well, Solomon. It's always a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, there's no Premier League this weekend, but I'm sure you're looking forward to the great games coming up in the Italian Serie A.
Yeah, certainly. You know, when you talk about the Serie A right now, it's just all about Juventus and Cristiano Ronaldo, and then we hope this weekend will be another exciting one.
Good thing you touched on Cristiano Ronaldo, because he is in a very, very good place right now.
Yeah, devastating mood.
Exactly. You've got someone who has got 11 goals in 7 consecutive games, and you know, you see the goals start piling up. You see that he's doing a whole lot better compared to when the Ballon d'Or came around that time, and we are thinking maybe Cristiano Ronaldo is done. But why do you think it has taken so long for Cristiano Ronaldo to reach this patch of form, where you think, oh, I think it's Cristiano back to his best again?
Yeah, for me, I would not necessarily point it out to anything at all from his own part happening wrongly. But then it's just certain that you want to talk about the first season conundrum, and then knowing the kind of player that Cristiano Ronaldo is. We've seen these things happen over time, even while he was at Real Madrid. Sometimes he starts a season, and for the first 5 games, Cristiano Ronaldo doesn't pop. But then before you know it, he could just hit you with a hat-trick and then score a brace, and then he's up again on our faces as the real Cristiano Ronaldo we've always seen. And then for me, this season is just the same thing as an affirmation of the ideal character of Cristiano Ronaldo.
Now, Juventus is going to be playing against Napoli this weekend, and like I said in one of the introductions, that he has gotten that's 11 goals in his 7 consecutive games. Do you think it's going to be extending that streak against an embattled Napoli side?
Yeah, certainly. Solomon, if I was in your shoes and then probably we're about to place a bet right now, I would just advise you not to bet against Cristiano Ronaldo not getting a goal, because with a goal in the match against Napoli, that is in Naples this weekend, it will also mean Cristiano Ronaldo surpassing Trezeguet's record, you know, as the first Juventus player to score in over 7 consecutive games. You know, he's equaled the record already, but then a goal against Napoli or even more would surpass our Trezeguet's record. And then I just think it's all set for Cristiano Ronaldo, because you look at the sort of form that he is right now, blistering form, he's not slowing down in pace, and then his goal scoring or positioning, you know, still is something that still continues to wow as many of us that are lovers of the game. So I just think Cristiano Ronaldo this weekend is all positioned to get a goal.
Yeah, Juventus is doing really well in the Serie A, 4 points ahead of Inter Milan, and some people already have them as one of the favorites to win the European title. That's the UEFA Champions League, with the type of squad that they have. But moving away from that, we're going to Manchester United and Ole, because Ole is at the wheel right now, and it's got to say that although he got some form of confidence boost from the board, that was just after the game against Burnley, and now he's saying he needs more time for him to make the best out of this Manchester United side. Do you believe that?
You know, it could be relative. It could be relative in the sense that some time could mean 2 months, some time could mean 4 more years, because talking about the statement he did make during the pre-match press conference, that's the FA Cup fixture for this weekend, you know, when he was asked on the sort of inconsistency in results that the team have been getting, and then he responded certainly telling his critics that the Liverpool team that you all adore today took Jurgen Klopp 4 years to build, and then that's him in you know, indirectly asking for more years to build the Manchester United side. But for me as an individual, I think certainly he needs more time, but then the question is, could he just be more time without a direction? Could he be more time without Manchester United, you know, having a definitive pattern like we know Manchester United to be? Because if you watch Manchester United play these days, it's always a team that likes to pass the ball around with no directness, and then poor finishing.
Well, so you would say that you have not gotten enough progress for him to deserve more time that he requests for?
Certainly, for you to ask for more time, there has to be glaring signs
some
of progress.
level of progress.
Because I do remember when he was brought in as the interim manager. You know, Manchester United went on on a streak of about 13 to 14 games without losing one, except for some draws. And then that was the confidence booster for the Manchester United board, that this guy is throwing and out Manchester United blood and bread, and so he deserves this job. And for him to have done that to get the job, he also needs to understand that a glaring progress has to be seen for him to keep the job.
All right. Well, I could say you're anti-Ole right now, but I'm not a Manchester United fan.
I'm certainly not anti-Ole.
Well,
we're just stating the obvious.
You're certainly not Ed Woodward, so you can take his job off him.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming to us on the Nutmeg.
Always a pleasure, Solomon.
So that's all we can take on the show this weekend. Make sure you catch the games live on TV and tell us what you think from the analysis that were made. Do you think that Cristiano Ronaldo is going to be extending that scoring record or not? Thank you so much for watching the Nutmeg on Guardian TV. If you're not subscribed to this YouTube channel, you should absolutely do that already. Thank you once again. My name is Solomon Fowe, and this has been the Nutmeg.